back. Extend the legs, let your toes your feet just flop open, let your arms reach, let your palms flip. And then closing down those eyes, give yourself a moment. And just fill the lungs. Let's take the biggest breath we can. Let's try to pause the inhale. If you can pause your inhale for 4 seconds. Biggest exhale. And at the bottom of the exhale, can you pause that for 4 seconds? Try this a few times. So I'm going to breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Okay, let's start to move the fingers and the toes around. Start checking in with your hands and feet here. And let's squeeze fists, scrunch feet, and spread and splay. Do that again. Bring it in, stretch it out. Take your thumbs right across your palms, fingers go over the thumbs, big circles in the wrists. Slowly start to lift these legs up and go big circles in the ankles. Pick a direction, stick with the same direction. Notice if your ankle joints here look the same. Do you have the same range of motion? Switch, change direction. Just stick to the knees, to the ankles, to the wrists. Don't move your knees. Nice. Now bring your legs and push your knees together and bend your knees to 90-degree angles, and then internally rotate the hip and kick out those shins, and then bring your feet together and push your knees open. So we're going to do this back and forth. So I'm going to go knees together, feet apart, feet together, knees apart. We'll do 10. Keep your hands down on the ground. Notice the range of motion here through the legs, through the hips. Knees apart, feet apart. Good, we got about 5 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 more. 10. Okay, feeties go down on the mat. Big windshield wiper hip action, so we're doing this guy. My feet are so wide, I feel the sides of the mat, the edges of the mat under each foot. The arms can be here, or maybe goalpost if your shoulders feel okay in goalpost. Let's tuck the chin, reach the back of the neck down. Good, let's hold to the left. So your legs dropped to the left, stay there. Pick up the left foot, hook the outside of the right knee, and then take this right arm and give it a huge over the head stretch. You should be feeling the right hip. Take a big breath here. Nice, swing those legs to the right. Hook the outside of that left knee, draw it down. Send that left arm right overhead. Take a big breath. Good job. And then bringing our feet flat, we're going to cross the right ankle over the left knee. You're going to tuck your arms in tight to your sides and bring your shoulder blades together underneath your back. We're going to take a nice big breath in and lift up into bridge here. So because we're in this figure 4, you might feel like your bridge is kind of limited. Maybe you can just lift up a little bit, that's fine. I want you to see if you can bring it up a little higher and then dip down. So you're kind of pulsing this bridge. So I got a teeny tiny lift. I'm going to drop a little bit, and I'm going to repeat that. Let's do a few tiny up downs here. Breathe. Just a small range of motion that you're playing with. Do not come all the way down in between. Okay, good job. Now just switch sides. Left ankle crosses. Retuck your shoulder blades under your back. Drive the hips up. Let's see what your lift is. And whatever it is, tiny or big, it doesn't matter. Now move slightly up and down here. Breathe, don't hold your breath. Let's do a few more. Be so strong in this right glute. Okay, that'll do. Give yourself a hug. Grab your knees. Let's squeeze the thighs into the tummy. Get a little squeeze here through the belly, and then just rocking on that back. You can have your head up. You can have your head down. You could do a little bit of both. Just rock that out. And then we're gonna rock and roll the spine up and down if that's okay in your back, or you're gonna lie on your side to sit up. So let's do this, and then as we are sitting up, I actually want you to try to sit in cross-leg position. So we're gonna come to what is called easy seat. And if this is not easy and you wanna prop up on a block, you go right ahead and do that. You're gonna take a nice big inhale, reaching your arms up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, I want you to rotate to the left. My right hand holds my left knee, and I look back over my left shoulder. Take a nice big inhale, send it up, and then exhale the other way. Let's repeat this a few times. You're gonna move with your own breath here. So your inhale is gonna send it up, you look up. Your exhale twists you. Go ahead, inhale, reach. Exhale, twist the other way. We're gonna do that again one more time to each side. Breathe in, rotate left. Breathe in, rotate to the right. And good, as you come back around the center, your arms are gonna come up again, but we're gonna change and we're gonna move from side to side. So I'm gonna exhale and reach over one side, and I'm gonna inhale, come back up through center, and then exhale and reach to the other. Okay, playing with this, moving with your own breath, trying to feel the ribs open from each side. Trying to keep both sits bones on the floor. You're not gonna lift your butt up as you lean over. Stay grounded. Breathe in as you come up, and breathe out as you come over. Oh, that's such a nice stretch. And again. Okay, and then we'll just sit to center again. We're gonna put our hands on our knees. I want you to see if you can round your back and sort of lean back like you're pulling on your knees. You're gonna tuck your chin, hug your abs in. And then as I breathe in, I'm gonna try to arch my back and lift my chin and chest. Repeat that a few times. Round and exhale. You're kind of leaning back. You're balancing on your butt a little. Big inhale. Pull your shoulder blades together. Okay, now you can stick with that, or you could try this crossed arm variation. So I'm crossing my arms, I'm holding onto my knees, and now I'm gonna tuck my chin, lean back, round the back, and I wanna feel like I'm pulling my own shoulder blades apart. Kind of pushing my knees actively into my hands to do this. And if you feel that as a stretch right across your back, and that feels nice in your body, let's sit up. And let's take the other arm on top. So you're gonna stay crossed, and I'm gonna try again. It's a lean back, around your back, hug your abs in, tuck your chin, pull on the knees, push the knees into the hands. Such a wicked back stretch. Okay, and then we'll let that go. We'll swing our legs around. We're coming in tabletops. Nice work. As soon as you're in that tabletop, all lined up, wrists under shoulders, knees underneath the hips, we're going to immediately start with a left knee lift to the side. And as the left knee lifts to the side, bent, and you look at it, can you internally rotate your hip and bring your shin upward? Bring your shin flat and take your knee down. Repeat a few. My knee lifts, my hip internally rotates, my shin pops up. We're gonna do that a few times. Stay on your left side. And if you do not know what is happening when that leg lifts to the side, you gotta look over your shoulder at it. You can do that one more time. I'm gonna internally rotate. I'm gonna bring my shin flat. Now I want you to kick your leg out and bring the foot to the side and come to gate pose. We come up. As soon as we're up, we try to even our hips. You're gonna look at this left foot. We're gonna bring the toes to the sky and then try to push the foot flat down onto the ground. And then we'll bring it back to where we were, which was foot pointing forward. Let's just do that a few times through the ankle. Try to push down, pull up, bring it forward, push down. Don't bend your knee. Good, next time that my foot goes flat, toes forward, I'm gonna stay in this position. I'm gonna interlace my fingers, press right up through the palms, and then reach right up, look up. Take that big stretch right out of your rib cage. Let's fall over our left leg. Reach over that left leg. Good, come back, line this knee up so that you're in lunge and your knee and your ankle are in a line. Push your knee over your toes if you can. Rock back and forth. Feel your left ankle. Now you can stay with this, just with this, might be enough. Or you can alternate with a diagonal step. So I'm gonna go lateral like this. Now I'm gonna take my left foot, step it on a diagonal, and see if I can really get into my right groin here. So now I really feel my right groin. And I'm gonna step between to the side. I feel my left ankle. On a diagonal, can I get into my right groin? We do not move on diagonal. We don't move laterally often either. Mostly in a linear fashion. So this is so good for the hips. Okay, and then tuck that in. Let's do that on the other side, starting from the top, which was us and table. The right knee will lift to the side. You will internally rotate your hip. And repeat. Look over your right shoulder. As that knee lifts, you hold it there and then rotate. 3, we're gonna do 2 more. Knee up, rotate, beautiful. Oh my God, it looks so good. 1 more time. Internally rotate. Now kick your leg out to the side and come into gate. Pause here in gate, tucking your butt under. Move your ankle, toes up, toes push flat that way, toes up, turn the foot forward. Is your knee getting involved? Don't let that happen. Just at your ankle, do this a few times. And then the next time that we come to where we started, the foot is flat, toes pointing forward. Tuck the tail, interlace the fingers, press out the palms, reach right over the top of the head, come out of your ribs. Let's look up, take a big breath here, and then fall over that leg. And breathe. Nice. And come up, change the leg to lunge. We got the ankle under the knee. You're gonna try to push the knee over the toes, maybe load it, push your elbow down, feel your ankle. Option to stay with this. If it's enough to think about, stay with it. If you're gonna add a diagonal step, can you feel that through the left inner thigh now into the groin here? And then go back and forth. Right ankle, left groin. Breathe. Amazing. Opening up these hips. Okay, let's tuck the knee in. Let's play in the wrists. We're gonna come on the backs of our hands. The fingers are pointing towards each other. The closer my hands are to my knees, the less weight is on my wrists. Can you make a fist here? So can I straighten my elbows, and then can I squeeze my hands into fists? Extend, press the fingers flat, and then squeeze the fingers in. Give me 5 strong fists here. Good. Start to sit back on your shins. Try to be on the tops of the feet. Shake that out, and let's get into down dog when you're ready. Hands spread, fingers spread, push into the ground, hips lift. Look through your feet and pedal out your feet. And breathe. If down dog splits feel nice in your body, we'll split. We'll send our left leg up towards the sky and maybe open up the hip with that. You're looking at the leg that's on the floor, the foot that's on the floor. You're trying to drop that heel. And if you went for the split, switch sides. And breathe. Okay, if you went for the split, take your foot down. We're all going to step wide, right to the sides of our mat. We're going to soften our knees as we walk the hands back to the feet, and then hang out in ragdoll. Put your tummy right on your thighs, bend your knees, and shake your head. You can sway here, you could hold opposite elbow here, you could stick hands under the feet here. Your choice. Just relax and make sure your stomach is on your thighs. Knees are bent. We're going to take our ragdoll roll up, firm your belly, take your time, coming all the way up. And then when you get up, stay in the neck. Your chin is at your chest, your head is going to roll from side to side. Your arms are just dangling down heavy, shoulders are dropped. Feel that neck. Okay, and then big shoulders, roll them all the way back and down and just walk to the top of the mat. Nice work, everybody. Nice work. I want to play with bringing one leg behind the other. So if you were to take your left leg and cross it behind your right, and even come onto the outer edge of that left foot, and then allow the left hip to push out to the side. Can you feel the whole outside of your left glute? And if I were to bring my left arm up and over my head, I'm very much in my IT band, the outside of my left hip and glute. I can fold this over, taking my hands to my right knee. I could bring my hands down to the ground, and I could rotate to the right. So there's lots of ways to deepen that, but we're trying to be in an IT band stretch, left hip. And whatever you did with it, come back out the same way you came in. Step in that left foot back to where it was. Do the same on the other side. Your right leg now goes behind the left. I'm on the outer edge of my right foot. I'm going to drive my right hip out to the side. Take my right arm up over the head and find the butt stretch. Right hip glute. Option to stay here or start to try to sink a little lower. Maybe even dropping to the ground and twisting over to your left and breathing. And coming out the same way you came in. Bam. Okay, and then bringing your feet together, standing a mountain, kind of rolling that off. You're going to splay the right foot, the right toes, and you're going to float your left knee up to here where we start a balance challenge. I'm going to walk us through progressions. You can ignore me and stay right here if you wish. Can you cross your left ankle over your right knee and sink down into single leg chair? And as you do that, can you connect to your left hip stretch? And then let's try it again. So we'll come back, we were here. Yep, and then we came here. Can we sink in just a smidge deeper in that hip stretch? And then let's try one more time. You're here, and you're here, maybe a little bit deeper. Holding that steady balance. And wherever you are with it, your left foot comes down. Shake out that right leg, shake it out, maybe top of foot stretch, tuck the right toes under. Straighten the right leg if you can. And then splay left foot, reset shoulders, lock your gaze, and get ready because we're gonna try 3 on this side. Option to stay right here. Or cross that ankle and squat. Connect to right hip. Back to where we were. Nice, back to squat. I'm gonna try to sink in a little deeper. Back to here. And then one more time, everybody. That hip is ready. Let's see if we can sink in a little bit more. Back to where we started. Awesome. Take the leg down, shake your left foot out a little bit, maybe top of left foot stretch. Look down, be interested. Can you see your mat heads? Can you straighten the leg? Are you getting a cramp? Okay, and then just let that go. We can take our feet about hip width apart. You're gonna interlace your hands behind the back, and you're gonna open up your chest, look up to the ceiling. You might stay here if this is very, very tight, or maybe you're gonna add, bend your knees, put your tummy on your thighs, tip over, see if these arms will come off the back, tuck your chin. Good, and wherever you are with it, slowly, slowly release your hands. We're coming up if you went over. We're gonna reach to the sky, big, big reach up to the sky, and big forward fold. Take your hands down to the floor. Can you bring your hands flat down onto the ground, soften your knees, and step back to plank. We're gonna lower down onto the stomach, and we'll grow cobra. Okay, if cobra hurts your back, be here instead. Any variation of cobra that feels nice in your body, your inhale lifts you up. Exhale brings your forehead back down to the floor. Don't curl your toes under here. Let's be on the top of the feet. Breathe. Good job. Next time that you lower back down, you're gonna bring your arms along your sides. You're gonna push your palms flat down into the floor. We can rest the chin if that's okay. And then you're just gonna pick up your left leg. It's gonna be straight, and you're gonna hold that left leg up here for a moment. I still have my left hip bone on the ground. I'm just engaging that left glute. I feel that into my back. Slowly lower your left leg and pick up that right leg. No knee bend. Keep the right hip bone touching the floor. Squeeze the right glute. Chin stays down if possible. Lower that right leg and get ready, because now I'm gonna say, can you bring up both your legs? Keep your arms pushing into the floor. Keep your chin on the ground. Don't bend your knees. Lift these legs, hold. Breathe. Relax the legs down. I'm gonna take my hands by my sides, peel right off the mat, and take child's pose. Rounded back, sit on those heels, big stretch through the arms. Nice work. We are gonna think about coming to our downward dog and getting ready to take a step through. So lift the hips, drop your heels, and pause in downward dog. Look through your feet. Press your weight on the outer sides of your feet. Take some nice deep breaths here. Send the right leg up as high as you can, big split. Step the right foot between the hands, take your time getting here. Left foot goes flat on a 45. The outer edge of the left foot pushes into the floor. Turn your hip bones forward and sink into your front knee. We'll sweep it up and we'll look up with this. If you want a deeper stretch, you'll grab the left arm, you'll pull that left arm up and back and then over your head. Beautiful. As we come up, we goalpost. We take that eagle arm, the right arm comes underneath. We wrap or we hug, your choice. Tuck your chin and just round the upper back and come forward. Your abs hug in as you round your upper back. Nice. As you come up tall from here, you're going to open to the side of the mat in a sumo squat position, which is to be super wide, okay? Knees are out and our toes are out. We're going to squat down into this nice and strong, and then I just want you to put, actually, let's put our left elbow to our left thigh, and then take your right arm over your head, as far over your head as you can. Feel your right ribs open up. You could even play with trying to straighten the right leg here. And then we come back through center. I'm in a sumo. My right elbow to my right thigh. My left arm starts reaching over my head. And I'm gonna play with, can I straighten my left leg? Nice, and then back to center sumos, nice and strong. Stand, go pigeon toe feet, toes in, heels out, hands on your hips, take your inhale. And then exhale, fold yourself over into this wide ankle forward fold, reaching down to your block or to the floor. I'm pushing my weight into the outsides of the feet so that I feel the whole outside of my calves. Maybe the top of the head can reach down towards the floor. Just relax here in this forward fold. If you do headstands all the time, maybe you do a little headstand here. If you don't do headstands, don't do one today. But I will say it's one of my favorite places to bring my legs up in the air. So if that's in your practice, bring it up. We are going to be walking towards our right foot and spinning the right foot forward. And then this is where your blocks, if you got two of them, they're real handy. We can stay here in a low lunge, or we can rock ourselves to half hamstring. I'm going to try to push my foot into the floor, half hamstring. And then bring myself back into low lunge. Okay, so you play around. If you want to move with this, you move with this. When I'm back like this, I'm really feeling my right hamstrings. And when I'm here with my knee going over my toes, I'm feeling my right ankle. But there's a lot going on. We got hip flexor, we got calf, we got hammy. Just move and breathe, listen to your own body. Okay, and then carefully, slowly, pull the leg back, wherever you are with it, pull the right leg back, get on down onto your stomach. We'll grow cobras if that feels nice in your back, or you'll support your head and bend your knees and sway your shins. Close down your eyes, link your movement to your breath, relax. Okay, taking one more nice big breath here, and then coming back to your stomach, we're gonna try locust position like we did earlier. So our arms are at our sides, our palms push down, the insides of the elbows push down. The first thing you're gonna try to do, let's just pick up the right leg first this time. See, can you hold that leg there? Can you actively push your arms, the insides of your elbows, down into the floor? Okay, pick up the other leg, left leg, long, straight. My left hip bone is still on the ground. I'm firing the left glute now. Okay, lower that leg, and then the big test is, can both legs shoot up off the floor, straight, glutes on, chin down, arms pushing actively into the floor. Hold and take a big breath. Release, lower the legs, take your hands by your chest, peel yourself off the floor to child's pose. Nice work. Big lift, let's bring it to our downward dogs. Pause your down dogs. Look through your feet, draw your heels down, lift your sitting bones up. Let's start to think about our next move. It's gonna be warrior one. It's our left leg. You'll reach it high. Big reach. Step through and take your time getting there. Help the foot forward if it needs help. Back foot went flat, chest comes up. Hands on your hip bones, turn them forward and sink into your front knee. Push into the outer edge of your back foot. Once we're here, take your big reach and look up. For a deeper stretch, grab your right arm, pull the arm up, pull it back, pull it over your head. Feel the whole right side of your body stretch open. Come to goal post. Take your left arm under your right arm. Let's round the back. Hang out here for a moment. Pull your shoulder blades apart, tuck your chin. Lift up and open to sumo squat position. We're open to the side of the mat. We're so wide. Toes out and knees out, sink in. Put your right elbow to your right thigh. Sweep your left arm over the top of your head. Maybe straighten your left leg here. And breathe. Come back through center and over to the other side. Left elbow, left thigh. Right arm overhead, right leg trying to go straight. Nice, come back to center. Stand up and change your feet. Go pigeon-toed feet. Really kick the heels out. Let's add a chest opener here if you want. Interlacing hands, lifting arms, softening your knees as you tip over. Come all the way over. See if those arms will lift off of your back. Okay, if your head's on the floor, maybe you do a headstand here with no hands. That's a joke, just kidding. That's probably impossible. Okay, I'm gonna lower my arms back to my low back. I'm gonna let go, hands come down. Let's turn towards this front foot and turn this into our low lunge. Good job, everybody. Once we're here, are you staying here? Or are you gonna grab these blocks and move between your 2 points? As I go to my half hamstring, I'm trying to straighten, lengthen my spine, and then I'm gonna see if my foot can go flat here, because I love that through the ankle. And just listen and move at your own pace. And breathe, that big full breath. All these little micro movements that you can make in each position that get into your body a little deeper, find them. We will be taking this left leg back and finding ourselves in tabletop. And we're gonna thread the needle here. So when you're ready, let's take our right arm and we'll bring it all the way out and up. Try to look to it and then thread the right arm through. So you come onto the back of the shoulder and the side of the head. And then once we're down here, your left hand can stay on the floor as it is, or you can reach it up towards the ceiling, internally rotate it and bring it behind your back. Whatever feels good for you, just take a moment and breathe here, getting this nice twist through your back. Now before my left arm comes comes back to where it was, I'm gonna sweep it to the sky, reach it over my head, see if I can reach it over the head, find the floor. And then I'm gonna bring it to the floor where it started as I pull my right arm through. And as I pull this right arm through, can we sweep it up one more time? So can we rotate it back up, look up, and down. Okay, let's do that on the other side. Starting with left arm going out and up, left arm going through. Close the eyes, come onto the side of your head. Right hand can stay where it is, or it reaches and comes in behind the back. And breathe. Good, my right arm now is gonna sweep up over my head, take that big reach over the head, and then back to where it was. And as I pull this left arm through, I'm gonna send it back to the sky. Go maybe look to it. Nice, and take it down. Okay, and then before we come to seated, let's do the quick send fingers backwards, hands backwards, curl toes under, rock wrists and into feet. Or wiggle those knees super wide, and then see if you can push back to a low squat and hold a low squat. Your choice, okay? Nice, maybe you can open your knees a little wider in your low squat. Lift your chest. And then let's just find our seat. And if you can sit from here without falling backwards and it's safe in your body, we will sit from there. And then scoot yourself forward so that you're seated. Nice work, everybody. Find the sitting bones. We're up on the sits bones. Our toes are up to the sky. We'll send it up through the arms. We'll check elbows. Can we grab them? Pull those upper arms back. Hug your abs in and reach over your feet. See where your hands land. Relax your head. Good. Sit up from here. You're gonna bend your right knee and you're gonna put your right elbow inside that knee and squeeze them into each other. So you're really actively pushing the right elbow and knee together. We sit up tall, get our chin in, and then take our left arm all the way back behind. Prop up on left fingers, rotate left, push right side together actively. Nice, and then undo that. And as you undo that, can you take your right peace fingers and hook your right big toe? Okay, and then start to pick this leg up. And then maybe see, can I straighten this leg? And can I bring this leg up high? And can I fire up my core and hover my left leg? Sit real tall. Nice work. And then as I let this go, I'm gonna take this right foot to my left inner thigh. I'm gonna look at my right knee. Can I press it down? Can I open my hip here? We're gonna reach, hug in the abs, and we're gonna come over the left leg and just see where we reach here. And again, we'll draw down through the head and breathe. Good, and sit up. Nice work. Let's try that on the other side. Kicking your right leg out straight, making sure you're up on your sits bones. Okay, we'll bend the left knee. You're gonna actively drive left arm and knee together, so there's muscle happening here. We sit up tall, tuck in our chin, and rotate to the right. Prop up on those right fingertips, slowly turn your head. Can you look to the back of the room? And are you squeezing the left side actively together? And breathing and feeling rib cage twisting, not low back. It's primarily the ribs I want you to focus on. Okay, undo that rotation. Take your left peace fingers, hook that left big toe. Can we just pick our leg up here? Maybe we pick it up here. You're gonna play with what happens when I try to straighten it. Can Can I straighten it? Can I straighten it? I have my hand on my stomach because I really want to connect to my core kicking in here. I'm going to lean back a little bit and try to balance lifting my right leg. Breathing. My right leg's just off the floor a little bit. Left leg straight. Beautiful. Take the bottom of the left foot, bring it into that right inner thigh. Take a look at, can this knee reach down? Is this right leg straight? Let's send it up. Hug in those stomach muscles. Reach over your leg and relax here. Nice. Draw your head down. Take a moment. Nice work. And we sit up. Okay, before we come onto our back, we will take both heels off of the side of our mat, like so. Lean back on your hands, and then do your internal and your external hip rotations. Taking a look at that, and then pausing. As those legs swing to the right, you're gonna hold here, and you're gonna try to sit up tall here. You're gonna see if you can drop your left butt bone to the ground. So I'm focused on my internal rotation in my left hip. I'm gonna lean over my right leg and try to pick up this left thigh and just hold it. If that feels easy for you, maybe you can straighten the knee and then bend the knee. And straighten the knee, bend the knee, and drop that leg back down. Swing your legs to the other side. Swing, swing, swing to the left. Okay, look at that 90-degree angle at your right knee. Drop your weight into your right hip. Does your butt come to the ground? Breathe. Lean over your left leg. Let's try to hover this right leg. You could stay here, or we could try to straighten and bend. One more time. And bend and relax the glute back down to the floor. Pause. Nice, and let it go. We'll take our long line stretch onto the ground, so the body is just going to be a straight line. The hard work is over, everybody. We come down, send it up through the arms here, reach it, maybe take out a ponytail if you got one, because I want the back of your neck to reach down. Those arms, can you straighten your elbows? Can you push your forearms down? Can you push the backs of the hands down? Can you tuck your chin, hug your ribs, and push your low back down into the floor? Squish your whole body down into the ground. Change your arms to goalpost position. This one, we started here today. Push your arms into the ground so much that you just lift up the middle of your back. So I got my head down, I got my arms down, but my shoulder blades are off the floor. Hold that. And then relax and drop the back down. Take the soles of the feet together so you're in a bound angle. Your knees are bent. Your knees are going to try to reach down to the floor here. I'm going to tuck my arms in at my sides. Really tuck the shoulder blades together under the back. And then drive the outer edges of my feet into the floor to lift my hips here in bound angle. And then as you hold yourself up here in bound angle, just allow one knee to tip down towards the floor and then the other knee to tip down towards the floor. Even just a little bit of a movement here. Good, and then just slowly lower your hips back down and grab those knees. Let's give ourselves a big hug. Squeeze the thighs back into the tummy, rock from side to side. And then we will let the legs fall over to one side. I'm just gonna let my legs fall to the right here. And I'm gonna open my arms out to the side straight and turn my head to the left. And breathe, let go. Good, and then just letting the thighs come back in towards my belly. I'm dropping both legs to the left. And I'm just gonna slowly turn my head and look out to the right. Good. And then as we come back through center, if you feel like there's anything else you need to do here, any stretches you did not get, you can add on. I feel complete. I'm gonna kick it out and land where we started 45 minutes ago. And then let's fall back into that big deep belly breath. So finding this place where every muscle in your body is let go. Okay, so space between the teeth to soften the jaw, closing the eyes, relaxing the forehead, flipping the palms, letting the shoulders roll open. And then just come back into, I'm really loving this box breathing. So this idea that we breathe in for about a 4 to 5 count. We hold for 4 to 5 count. And then exhale. And hold at the bottom of the exhale. So please give yourself, even if it's 2 minutes, that's all you've got time for. Give yourself this time to just lie here, relax, be soft, breathe.